Hello, labas Antelė. Here at Black Knights, we have 5 competition programs, and today we are starting Baltic competition, and it's a big honor and responsibility to introduce a world premiere, Lithuanian world premiere, which is called The Poet. This film is directed by 2 persons. One is debutant. He is with us, Giedrius Tamoševičius, and Vytautas Landsbergis, who is staying in Vilnius and supporting the film in a distance. And also together with us, main actor Donatas Želvys, who came to Tallinn just for premiere and just for 1 day, and you can grab him here. And Giedriu, The Poet is entirely fiction. Everything is written by you and Vytautas, but context is historically real. So maybe you could reveal for us how you prepared for a screenplay, how you researched, because this is the strongest part of the film. The film is so carefully researched.
Yes, as you said, the whole story is fiction, but based on a true tragic story of our famous poet. The first idea came to Vytautas Landsbergis. Maybe 5 years ago, he invited me and asked if I could think about this theme, about this controversial poet, Lithuanian poet. It was very interesting because all my generation, my parents, and also my kids, we know this poet's poems by heart. It's really, till now, I can hear those poems around. It's like a classic, but when you get independence after 19th, well, when KGB archives were opened, just suddenly we realized that this poet was a spy KGB agent and even killed innocent people. It was very, very strong. And in Lithuania, it's really very strong theme till now, and a very powerful topic. So we analyzed. It's needed before to make a film to know all history, all true history. We met relatives of this poet's son, and even he was a teacher in a village, and we met people in surroundings. They also told us a lot of very interesting stories. So I think it's the main thing in this film, that it's very true, tragic story, and it's personal, because as I said, we all growing up with his poems and my parents, and it's really like famous poet. But when you realize that it's was agent, and we didn't knew anything about him till we get independence.
Kostas Skinkys is a poet, and I was also growing up in school. I had also to learn his poems, and we all know that some of his poems went to popular songs, and they are still popular until now. But we were living in such hard times, and for instance, I learned after many years after I finished the school that my teacher of history, he was a secret KGB agent. Yeah, so I even now question myself what history I learned at school. this is very interesting topic you raised. But of course, as I mentioned, there is no real Kostas Kubilinskas in your film.
Of course, it's interpretation. My and Vytautas director's interpretation, because it's very dangerous to say like it's like documentary. No, of course, we just based. We collect all information from KGB archives, from relatives, from a lot of information around us, a lot of things to help us to really know true. And then, of course, dramaturgically, we needed to build up the story for viewer.
And in a poet, we see so many roles, so many famous actors. Dainius Gavenonis here is in Tallinn. He will meet audiences, and he is supporting us behind camera now. But Donatas Želvys, for him, it's a first ever role in cinema. He had only a few small appearances, maybe in third or fourth supporting roles, but this is your breakthrough role. And I already heard legends how you sacrificed for this role, and you basically decided to live as this poet who is surrounded by three different forces and of manipulations, and everyone wants something from him, right? And how did so this is now a moment for you to reveal how you prepared for this role, how much information you got from Giedrius and Vytautas to prepare.
Well, a lot of information from Giedrius, from Vytautas, who helped me. But I think how I did this role, it's not very important thing. Most important thing, I think, is what we will see, not what I done. So I think that I will see good personage who at that time living in the horrible circumstances, and how to choose sides, and now how to choose sides. I think this question is more important than than how I create the personage.
But I just want to say that Donatas is a very responsive person. He has a big responsibility. He even refused few weeks before shootings. I asked him, just maybe 3 weeks before shootings. So he said, no, I can't prepare because I need to just day and night to live in to understand this person, to read all his book, all history books, everything. But somehow it happened, and he spent few weeks just to read books, and really.
And I'm fully aware that Donatas had no chance to see the poet.
Yes.
He will discover it tonight with an audience. But I can assure that everyone will talk about you when screening is finished, because I don't remember myself such a strong, impactful role in Lithuanian cinema. And I believe you will get, you must get offers, not even from Lithuanian directors. But maybe shortly you can remember how other actors welcomed you and how you worked with Dainius in this bunker. And did you get to shoot many takes, or you was immediately you found your place especially knowing professionality of Danius and what he did before.
Step by step,
Mm.
actually, step by step, go forward and look. And I agree with you. All actors um, who are strong, who are very famous in Lithuania, is helped me to create. Actually, we all do my personage. We all do because this film goes from one person decisions, and all make all create that decisions which I choose.
Yeah, and Poet also very spectacular. It's a big screen adventure to see in cinema, especially. And this is also a strong topic of this film, locations, because you also, Giedrius, you wanted to make this audience-friendly historical film, which is also watchable and you are immersed. It's an immersive experience. And I also heard from you already that locations are also real, and you especially spent lots of time to finding them.
Yes, it's very interesting, and it was very important to me as a director to find such locations and to find real locations where partisans were hiding in the after Second World War, and the main place where main actor lives. It's the same place as real poet Kostas lived in 50s.
Yeah.
So it's it was that we felt that energy in this place. So I think it's also the viewer can feel. I hope.
Yeah, and
will feel.
I can confirm from myself that film is exceptionally authentic, and you believe what you see. And we are running out of time, but I really want to ask last question. I suspect you learned this authenticity from Sergei Loznitsa. You spent with him on various roles for yourself, and so maybe you now you can express yourself what Loznitsa gave to you by encouraging you to become a director yourself. This is your debut, Poet.
Yes, I feel that it has a big impact to me to work with Sergei Loznitsa for maybe 6 years with few films, and I really get knowledge and some principles of how to work in such kind of film. So I really lucky to had this opportunity to work with Sergei. I think some viewers also maybe will find some connections or with the Sergei style. Maybe I don't know.
References and inspirations.
Maybe inspirations. Yes,
which is good. So thank you very much that you visited our PÖFF studio, and I'm especially grateful that you are trusting us world premiere of a Poet for Baltic competition, as I mentioned, which is also our big responsibility to launch a film. And both of you, this is the first time on big screen. I sincerely wish you best of luck tonight. First screening of the Poet is today at 17:30, 5:30, but there are 2 other screenings, and you can catch up later on. I think historical events of the Poet is are Lithuanian history, but also they are clearly and will be understandable for all Baltic spectators, but not only Baltic countries, because this painful history with KGB and partisans. They were unfortunately we were living in those times. And
but now it's the same.
Yeah.
As we can see, it's the same principles, the same situation.
And the poet, unfortunately, it's very timely now film, especially with historical events which surround now us. And I hope that the poet will be seen also in the context of current war, which is still happening. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.